Picture the scenario. There's an issue in your marriage that you know is significant between you and your spouse. And you know the best course of action is to set aside time to discuss it with your spouse. But things have been going so well lately, you just don't want to rock the boat. But then that season of going well ends, and you're fighting. You're fighting over the very issue you put off discussing. And now it's become a hot topic. And instead of talking about it rationally, the gloves are off. If only you had followed through before. Does this sound familiar? Well, Nancy and I were masters of this for years. We repeated the cycle over and over. We made pacts with each other to address issues when they came up and pursue them until they were resolved. But that hardly ever worked because we would wait. We would wait until we were both heated in the middle of an issue before attacking it. It was frustrating for both of us. At times we both thought we would never figure out how to handle conflict well. If we'd continued the same pattern, we would have been right. Avoiding important topics and sensitive issues in your marriage may not kill it, but it will limit how great your marriage can be. You know, there were a number of reasons Nancy and I struggled with this. First, we were both type A, and we were both stubborn. And this meant that admitting we were wrong or listening to something else's perspective, it did not come easy for either one of us. Both of us thought things would be so much easier if the other person would do things our way. Problem solved. But that was never, ever going to happen. Second, we were really busy with life and with kids and with other things, and it was easy to take the focus of what we needed to do and just focus on what we wanted to do. We had gone along pretty well for a while, and then one of our unresolved issues would come up, and we were back to square one. Actually, we found we're a little behind square one. Every time something happened in this cycle, it chipped away at our marriage a little bit more. We could see it coming, but we didn't break the cycle. I'm not sure which one of us finally waved that white flag, but we knew it was something that had to happen. We could not go on that way and expect our marriage to survive. I don't think it was hard for us to admit we had a problem. That was pretty evident. Our issue was that each of us needed to do a real heart search with God and admit our own part in that problem. It's so much easier to point a finger at the other person than others yourself. But with God's help, we began to completely be transparent and honest with ourselves and with each other. And that was huge for us. Now at last, not only we've had the problem on the table, we each admitted the part we had played in the problem. Finally, we had something to work with. What we learned was there is no problem that the three of us, Nancy, me, and God, could not resolve. Is there an important topic or an important issue, a sensitive issue that two of you are ignoring? What obstacles keep you from dealing with it? What are the potential consequences if you don't address it together? And with all of that, as you think through it, what's your next step?